what kinds of light bulbs to buy, and is rapidly consolidating control over America's banks, insurance companies, and industrial giants like General Motors. What happened? Why did we abandon the American ideal? Above all, because the ideal lacked a moral defense. To uphold the individual's right to pursue his own happiness, we must recognize the individual's moral right to pursue his own happiness, your happiness. But just try and say such a thing, and the voices will come from all sides. That's selfish. It's selfish to plan for your own retirement. What about those who aren't responsible enough to say?
No, Johnston? You must not mind that Maselli didn't sign the tax pledge. Central Falls? I don't know, who's your rep? He didn't sign the tax pledge. Alright, we're going to take a little break and play a couple of songs, but I sincerely urge you to go back to that table, sign up. This is not going to stop here.
And they did this all in an environment where government was small, taxes were low, yet personal responsibility was high, and the phrase government entitlement hadn't even been invented yet. So here we are today. I am 52 years old, and I am part of the next generation that followed the greatest generation, as most of us in this crowd are. And I fear that the legacy of our generation, of my generation, will be that of America's most shameful generation, and that saddens me. Why do I think that way? Because as a citizenry, we have let our government get out of control. We've allowed it to become so enormous, so powerful, and so ravenous for our tax dollars that it puts its hunger for growth in extremists to include, and I quote, not just racist or hate groups, but also groups that reject federal authority in favor of state or local authority. Download it. Download it. It's in there. They go further on to state that it may include groups and individuals that are dedicated to a single issue, such as opposition to abortion or immigration. Is who knows what other single issues that could include. Could it be anti-war protesters? People who want to fight racism on all levels? Who's to say? Well, this group is bankrupting our towns, our state, and our federal government, and now they want to bankrupt us just to feed them. How our government thinks. Step one. Step two. You must realize that the current elected officials believe the way they are thinking and what they are doing is how it should be done. They would be doing it differently. They like taxing you to feed their beast. Number three, you must realize that you cannot change the minds of those sitting in the seats of power. So you must change the butts that are sitting in those seats. We must start voting people out of office. To snap the chain is we the people. So, while our generation may be on the eve of its darkest hour, it may be also be seeing the dawn of its greatest hour. To make that decision. The question is,
what happens in local government, it's not about what's in the best interest of everybody. A lot of these people, it's about getting re-elected. You know, they think they're on their high horse because they call it a city councilman or something like that. Let me ask you a couple questions here. federal, state, and local government spending is out of control. In Warwick, if you're anybody from Warwick here, you're probably used to your annual property tax increase. Let me tell you what's causing some of these problems. 85% of the budget is salary and benefits. Now, understand this. Everybody needs to earn a living wage. They need to have good benefits and health care. I'm not attacking the municipal workers. But let me ask you this question. How many people pay $11 a week for top-of-the-line family plan health care? How many people out here, after 10 years of work, will receive lifetime health care benefits? Well, you know what? Next time that job opening comes up in Warwick, you might want to apply for that because that's what they're getting. How many people have a $600 cap on their prescription drug benefits annually? My grandmother or my aunt pays $300 a month for her prescription drugs. We have people making $80,000, $90,000 a year with a $600 cap on prescription drugs. That's costing the city of Warwick taxpayers $1 million a year. Is that fair? Another thing, pensions and health care. It's going to destroy this state. It's going to destroy your local cities and towns. In the city of Warwick, we have a $250 million unfunded pension liabilities. Not only that, because we give away lifetime health care like lollipops on Halloween, we have a $365 million unfunded health care liability. You know where all your money is going in your tax dollars? It's going to pay for these legacy costs. That's where it is going. Let me give you a perfect example of how local politics is flawed. And the problem is we've caused this system. 2 years ago in the city of Warwick, we went out for a competitive bid for health care. And if we piggybacked on the state bid, we would have saved millions of dollars for the taxpayers in the city of Warwick. But guess what happened? The municipal employees did not want the state-run health care plan. The 400 municipal employees crowded into City Hall, and guess what? The City Council voted down saving millions of dollars of taxpayers' dollars.
I look out today on a sea of people, and this is fantastic, because all too often we have people here, in smaller numbers of course, who are not arguing for what we're arguing for. And it's about time we send a message. The election in 2008 was all about hope and change. Where is our hope and change? We need hope and change right here in Rhode Island. We're supposedly getting change on the national level. We need real change right here, right now. And it's closer than you think. We hope so. In less than 2 years, we'll have another chance at telling those people in there they are not doing a good job, and it's time to spend more time with their families because they're going home and they're not coming. With this group of people here, we have the right message, and we're going to take it to the people who for too long have been running this state with the wrong message. That we need more spending, we need inefficient government, we need ineffective government, and we need higher taxes to pay for it all. And we can change the direction this state is going if we all start right here, right now. We commit ourselves to changing the direction this state is going in. We find people who want to run, we help them, we support them, we get them into office, because if we don't, other people will send the wrong people to office, and we're going to be right back